and welcome to the Cat Collective. I'm Nina, I'm the channel for this channel, and let's start. Passion flower. Surrender. St. John's wort and radiance, and what else? Wisdom. Okay. Wisdom of the elder. Creativity. The word. Finder of lost things. Resilience. Okay. With the world, it's very interesting that the world card is on this, because this is such a rounded area there. It looks like this. All of them they are inhabitants, right? And they are walking on Earth. So I feel that this is important. But also, again, this card is a bit strange for me because of the burning house, right? Well, this, you know, is like running away from something, right? And in the end, I feel it feels to me that you want to escape from this world. It's this typical escapism situation, where you are trying to find a different reality for yourself. And with those both cards, it shows that it is through your creativity that you are entering this state. This wants to look at denial as well. Are you denying something, or maybe you are that. Maybe you are thinking that you are denying things when you are embracing your creativity. It feels to me that you ran away, or you have the tendency to run away from your own creativity just to return back to it again. It's a push and pull. It's returning, you know, it's this wheel. It's like they are running around the world, more or less, around this globe, and then they are arriving at the same spot, but not at the same. It's not particularly 100% the same because of, well, it's because you have developed, right? You traveled around the world, and then of course you have more insights, like the wisdom of the elder, when you return to the same place again, and find out lost things. That just made me think that you are returning to your creativity, or to something that is that you walked away from. Okay, with healing, if you're drawn to put it in the middle. Stars, yeah. Yeah. Okay. So this is a radio, and this is a message from an unusual source. I think your attempt, or what you want to achieve, is to leave this planet. So to reach a higher realm, more or less, or just a different dimension, right? And with this in reverse, it shows me that you are finding those unusual messages again. And it feels to me that you have lost the fascination for your own creativity at some point. It could be that with all of this in the middle here, that there is a sort of repetitive energy around that feels to it feels that there's no development. It feels that there is just nothing. When you do some things over and over again, you can work yourself into a rut, and then it doesn't feel as magical anymore, right? And I feel that this is being healed for you, that by persevering, you are, or by returning to your creativity, you are finding back to your magical side. It's something that somehow I feel that this is something you have the tendency to reject over and over and over again. This means that you are healing through it. The fact that you are returning to this all the time means that there is still something to gain for you. And I feel that now you have reached the point of surrender that you needed to allow the creative flow to enter your life. And this again gives you access to stars. So I really feel this rejection of creativity, the rejection of what you're doing, and it can come in a pattern, right? A pattern that is very it's a pattern that now is being broken now, because there is no, previously there were times where this pattern was beneficial for you, because you needed to pause and gain some more insights and then return. But if I feel now it's different, now the pattern needs to be broken, and you are entering a state where you are continuously creating without interruption anymore. Because there's nothing to gain for you in pausing your creativity anymore. Previously it was useful, but now it's not. Just to gain some wisdom previously. And now the wisdom comes in a finder of lost things situation where you are now creating without interruption. And this came in this way, so I feel that there's a message for you that is being unlocked by this process. And I think it was that you were not ready for it previously, but now you are. Just because you went through all the cycles. I feel that this is being healed. That's why this is being removed more or less. And what's left is wisdom. Your access to stars. So where I feel that, when you are noticing some information, let's say like that, about the universe through your creativity, it could be that the pauses you have had were necessary for you to be mentally and maybe even physically prepared to receive the true depth of the lesson of creativity and how it is connected with stars or the general universe. And you are accessing this because you need to now proceed. So basically, you are not, this cycle is done, and you are now entering a phase where you are creating without the interference coming up. And I feel that there was an interference, and it was by yourself, but it was not really. So it's like doubt, right? When you are doubting yourself, I feel that sometimes you also have doubt because you are processing some past events, and it doesn't have to be particularly this lifetime, it can be even longer ago, but you are just processing what holds you back, but now it's not beneficial for you anymore, and therefore you are returning to the creativity you've lost, and then now you are ongoing. You are working non-stop almost. It's and that it's not that it's exhausting, and I feel previously it was exhausting. Maybe that's where you stopped as well, but now you are getting energy more than you are losing it, and previously it was different, just because there was something to heal, and now it's not anymore. So that's journey. Okay. May you seek adventure. Ooh. Okay, yeah. So I think, yeah, because I feel that, okay, now when you return, when we just look at the world card, right? I feel that you were seeking for an adventure, but yeah, on the world, but it is, your adventure comes through your creativity. It's not an adventure that you are experiencing by physically traveling. Okay. And the bottom of the deck is reveal, may openness lead you to connection. Yeah, so this is something that I feel that will lead you to connections as well. When we seek adventure, we also, of course, seek connections to people, right? And with the journey, if you look at this, the water is consciousness, right? So you are literally going down the stairs in the water through consciousness, and there is something for you that is being revealed. It's a spiritual development. And I really love the light that is coming through this card, into the water. So but I've been corrected. So I feel that your creativity is taking you also on a physical journey, because I said that your adventure is not in physical travel, and I feel that it's more interconnected. It's interconnected in deeper ways. Therefore, it could lead you to physical travel as well. But first of all, there's a big phase of diving into your creativity, and then I feel that maybe I feel that the creativity is where, now I get it. Previously, travel maybe was something you were using to run away from your creativity. You know, it's like leaving your tools at home, leaving your, whatever you use to be creative at home, and then just go on a journey without whatever, your instruments, whatever tool you use, right? But this time it's different. This time your creativity is enabling you to travel. Oh, that's deep. That's amazing though, right? It's so holistic. There's the water again here, right? In this card. And I mean, she looks totally satisfied because she's got everything now. Whereas before, I feel that the travels felt a bit like this, running away. There's the creativity at home, That's a push and pull as well, when you are going traveling and you are you are fed up with your creativity, right? And you just don't want to be surrounded with it anymore, and therefore you leave it at home, right? And then when you are on your travels, it could be that you had at some point you were like, oh, so bored, maybe even that you thought, oh, now doing XYZ, that would be nice, right? But this time it's different. This time you take it with you, or your creativity even allows you to. It could be that you are financing yourself with your creativity so you can travel, or just find a way to combine both. Even that could be as well a case, but if wants to look at this somehow. But also with the stars, there's a deeper layer as well. The stars, they are up in the sky, right? So, but also other dimensions, I want to say, because I feel that there's there's the other side that you are seeking to unlock, right? With what's at the bottom of the ocean. And the bottom of the ocean in this case would be not physically the bottom of the ocean. It would be the depth of your own consciousness, and space travel in form of spirit travel, so soul traveling, right? So, which would basically mean out-of-body experiences. It could also be, it feels that as a finder of lost things, this is something that you maybe had as a kid, where you were able to travel out of body much more frequently, and then suddenly, it's just not there anymore, this ability, until it comes back. And there must be a reason behind it. I feel that if we wouldn't forget certain things along the way, or forget, right? Or just put it aside at some stage, then we would be totally distracted by the other things. And I feel that you had to learn something in between, and now it's coming back to you for some sort of revelation, right? Reveal. Yeah. Very exciting, but less exciting, I feel that, than the anticipation of the first time traveling. When you travel for the first time, you're very excited, right? You're very hyped up and just nervous, right? And this feels different. It feels that this is more elevated. This is a calm journey of some sort. Inspire, okay. Inspire and patience. Yeah, I feel with this patience, that's this more calm energy that I felt. It's not. It's also more patient, because if you are able to let's say you, with this traveling example, it's a bit like it was a bit rushed, right? It feels like this is rushed a bit. This card is so rushed. Maybe you didn't, it's like, oh, you go on a trip, and a trip is always limited by time, right? Because you need to return to some place again, or to home, right? So you need to return somewhere, and then you have just a limited amount of time, and it makes you rush it, maybe you have a bucket list of certain places you want to see, and let's say you're in a different country, right? You have a bucket list of certain places you want to see, and they are a bit further apart. Of course, you have the traveling, it's all a bit rushed and everything. It's a different form of traveling compared to a travel that is a lifestyle, right? And then you can just, that, well, technically, it's also, the time we have in during an incarnation is also limited. But if your life consists of it, right, you don't know when it would end. So therefore, you don't feel the time pressure, right? And I feel that's unlocking the wisdom of some of the world. And it's inspiring you as well, right? I mean, it gives you back the moment, whereas, when we are trying to go from A to B, and it's very, we really try to go there, right? We are looking always into the future, and we need to reach it, right? Whereas now you don't need to reach anything. You just can explore a little bit in the moment, or not just a little bit, much more. It's much less, there's much less time pressure, and I feel that it's very inspiring, and this leads you back to some creativity that I feel that you have lost in between a bit. It was always there with you, it's like the glasses that you have on top of your head, right? It was there all along, but you needed to do something, experience something, learn, heal through something, and now it's ready for you to be returned to. Otter. Oh, okay. Otter. Yeah. Okay, so I feel that there's, with the otter is, working on working. It's not working. No, it's not working. I feel it's not working. It's like yeah, just being in the moment, right? And this is what the card wants to say. I'm gonna read it for you. So it's unobstructed joy, playfulness, and contentment. Perhaps the most joyful creature within the animal spirit deck, the otter represents absolute bliss. Otter energy is the playfulness of a child, available to us at any age. They have a giddiness and reverence for life itself without the presence of doubt, worry, or skepticism. Imagine yourself with a little more otter energy. What would life look like? What would it take to bring you there? The otter card begs these questions and wants to transport us to that precious place as soon as possible. The celebration awaits. And that's literally what I was describing, I think. Yeah. It just wraps it up perfectly. So, when in balance, full of love needs nothing. When out of balance, gloomy sighs make silly excuses. To bring into balance, dance, party, or celebration. Yeah, so, of course, duh. Yeah, that's what I meant when I said that you're returning to something that you previously ran away from with excuses, right? And that's what we do. We say, oh no, it's not, it's just right? And then you return to it. And whereas it fits with the traveling, it feels to me that this is a part of it as well, It's like taking life as a journey. And yeah, not running away anymore. So very nice. Yeah, I hope that's a helpful reading for you. I'm gonna wrap it all up with one card, and then let's see who this reading is for. Your dreams need a practical plan, and the answers you need are coming. Yeah, this practical plan thing is I feel the plan is, in this case, the realization what it is all about for you, If you don't know what you want, of course, you don't really have a plan. And it doesn't mean that you know exactly at every step that you are taking, right? We just grow into our journeys, right? It's still a journey. It wants to point at some sort of organization, organizing yourself. And I feel that you need to reorganize your life in a way of what is important and priorities, and then acting on it. Basically, what your dreams are and how you wanna. You need to be clear of what your dreams are, and then the practical plan aligns automatically. So, yeah. But you're doing it, this whole reading is the confirmation for it. So, what? Scorpio. Okay, yeah, well done. Yeah, additional info is in the letter box below, and see you next time. Bye bye. Bye bye.